everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and this is our final video for our mini album series. And before I get started, I had just a couple of questions that I had received either on my website or through email, and I thought I'd answer them for everybody. One of the questions was, when I do my mini albums to give, do I add my pictures and sayings when I make my album? It depends, really. If I'm doing the mini album for myself, then of course I'm going to add pictures and sayings and journaling and stuff like that. Or if I'm doing one for even a family member, I will add pictures if it's a theme. If I'm giving it as a gift, I don't. I let the person that I'm giving it to add their own pictures and journaling. So the file folder that I used on the layout for the episode, I think it was number 5. The file folder, I said it was on, you can cut it out on a Cricut cartridge. It's on the Sentimentals cartridge is the file folder. So that's what cartridge that's on. My heating mat. Let me just lift up my cutting pad here. A couple questions on this. This is the Ranger mat, and I got it at Michael's, and I used a coupon for this, 40% off coupon. I think it's $19.99 or $21.99, somewhere right around that price range. And then the heat mat that I got, or the oven mat I got at Big Lots, was $5. It's the same thing. Little smaller, but it's the same thing. So I have 2 of them, and they clean up so easy. Just a baby wipe or paper toweling, depending on what you're doing. This one had green paint all over it, and it's been on there for a while, and I just took my baby wipe and wiped it up right off. It comes off super easy. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. And then somebody emailed me and asked if I plan out my mini albums before I start, and no, I don't. I kind of just go, add things as I'm going, which that's just how I am. I kind of pick out some of my embellishments that I want to use throughout the mini, but other than that, I kind of plan my pages as I'm going. So, okay, so let's get started. You saw this is my front cover of my mini album, but as I was starting to do my mini album, I realized the only pink I was using was my front cover. So I did another version of this for my actual mini album, and let me show you. So here is my finished mini album. As you can see, I used the same frame. I just used a brown Adirondack Dauber paint and then dipped it while it was wet into the, what is it called? Diamond Dust. And then sprinkled some of the Martha Stewart Brown glitter on it, and I love the way it came out. It's very different than anything I've done before. And my friend Terry Berry, she did this on a mini album, some chipboard letters that she did it on. So I thought it was a great idea, so I incorporated it into mine. These are Amy Butler flowers from K & Company that match along with this pattern. So I put those throughout my mini. Just to show you, these are fibers that I had around the house that I've probably got at AC Moore at one time to make a scarf. I think I actually did make a scarf. It's really just yarn. So, and then this right here is a charm that it's by Crystazzi or something like that. I don't know how to say it, but it's those extenders that you would put on jewelry when you're making your own jewelry. And this is just some trim that I got at Joann's. So that's my front cover. My inside first page here is I used some of the Coordinations paper and ran it through a Cuttlebug die and sanded it, and the blue matches the pattern paper I used here. And this is Prima trim that I got at Michael's, and it's really neat. It's lace with flowers on the end, so I just did that. For this page here, this is a 7 Gypsies pocket, and I just covered it with matching paper and wrapped twine around it, and then I made a tag to go inside that could be used for journaling or adding pictures. Then I just added some of the same fibers that I used on my binding. And this is a Making Memories clip. I just clipped it right on here because I just like that it matched the series, or not the series, the collection. And this is the layout that you saw me do in one of my videos. And like I said, you can cut out these file folders from the Cricut cartridge Sentimentals. This page right here, this is the Tim Holtz, new Tim Holtz Sizzix die. and I cut it out with the same pattern paper that I used through my mini, and just kind of wet the paper and fluffed it up to give it just that wrinkled look. And this is just a piece of the coordinations paper. I didn't use the Cuttlebug or anything on that one. For this page here, I used the Stampin' Up's petal die and tied some ribbon on it so that it can be opened up and they can just add pictures or journaling to the inside. And then behind it, I added just 3 tags, and they're held together with a corduroy brad, and it could be used for journaling or whatever they want to do with it. And then I just put some pearls down in the bottom here. For the next page, I just kept this one blank and just added some more of those Amy Butler flowers that matched the set. And then for my last page here, this is trim that I just found at Joann's for like 97 cents a yard, and I just used my glossy accents to glue it down. And this is a scallop Sizzix die from Stampin' Up. And on the inside, well, first what I did was I just punched a hole and added an eyelet to add a charm on it. And on the inside, I added a little tag, and I used my new paper tray ink set for the tag. So I just punched that out and then stamped memories. And on the back I just did a different version of it. It says memories, that they can add journaling or whatever. So there we go. That's the mini album. So I hope you all enjoyed the series. And if you have any suggestions for other series you'd like to see, just shoot me an email or leave me a comment, and I'll be happy to try it out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!